Ghana took one of the scrolls and unveiled it before everyone, the scroll levitating in the air, poised for Ghana's command.
Perfect reveal. Holy Grail.
The scroll ignited with a brilliant, radiant blue flame. Suddenly, Ilya let out a piercing scream, her voice laden with pain.
"Och, my heart, it hurts. It hurts so much."
Berserker swiftly moved to support Ilya, growling menacingly at Ghana. Ghana gazed at Ilya, bewildered.
Ilya, what's happening?
Ilya. Miss Ilya, what's going on? It hurts. It burns.
No. I forgot. Ilya is the vessel for the Holy Grail. I completely forgot.
Senpai, is there anything we can do?
Suddenly, the pain that had racked Ilya's chest vanished, as if it had never been there.
Huh? It's gone. I don't feel the pain anymore. Honey, what just happened?
To summon the Grail, it requires a vessel. I didn't realize that using the scroll isn't as simple as conjuring the Holy Grail out of thin air. It still involves a process. In my original singularity, the Grail is already summoned without using the scroll.
Out of nowhere, a bright light appeared before them. A golden and shiny Holy Grail materialized right in front of them.
The Holy Grail, eh? Ilya, are you okay? I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
I'm fine, it hurt so much before, but it just vanished.
All eyes remained fixed on the Holy Grail suspended in the air before them.
That is, the Holy Grail. I can finally.
Ghana felt exhausted, but he stood tall, not wanting Mordred to worry about his condition. Without wasting any time, Ghana used another scroll.
Perfect bypass. True portal of the Holy Grail.
As the scroll dissolved in radiant flames, the Holy Grail hovered in the air, and a portal of luminous blue fire manifested before it. Everyone felt the overwhelming gusts of wind and the potent pressure emanating from the portal. Soon, the portal became stable unlike before. Ghana, despite his exhaustion, reached for another scroll.
Perfect bonding. All masters that are present here. Zero, Rin, Sakura, Ilya, Soichiro, Bazit, and Kirei.
A sudden red string appeared and connected them to Ghana. They could feel an unknown sensation within them. Not long after, the red string disappeared, but they knew they were still connected to Ghana, channeling his aura through him.
No time to waste. First team, go.
Behind me. Follow closely.
Mordred, Zero, and Soichiro entered the portal, poised for the ultimate showdown. Inside the tranquil and calm realm, Zero and the others wasted no time. Mordred stood guard in front of them as they prepared to unveil the scroll.
Perfect override. Perfect dispel.
The tranquil realm transformed into a beautiful meadow with a clear blue sky. Back outside the portal, Ghana's blood was boiling inside him, and he urgently signaled the second team to enter the portal. As the second team stepped in, Ghana vomited boiling blood, the steam rising visibly. His skin turned red, as if he were a lobster boiling in a pot. Blood began to pour from his nose, ear and eyes. Ghana screamed to the top of his lungs.
God, Ak. This is too painful to me.
He wanted to use the perfect rejuvenation scroll, but he knew it was only a temporary solution as it would consume his aura. The pain was so intense that he screamed as loud as he could. Kirei, Ilya, Sakura, Medusa, and Berserker were taken aback by Ghana's excruciating screams. Medusa and Sakura quickly rushed to his side to help.
Ghana.
But when Medusa attempted to touch Ghana's skin, it felt scorching hot like boiling water.
Senpai. No. So much blood coming out from your mouth. Sakura, do not touch him. His body is scorching right now, you might burn yourself. But, Senpai is. Ghana, I'll rush you to the hospital.
Medusa tried to support Ghana, but he brushed her arm away.
No. We have to defeat the Holy Grail no matter what.
You could die if you keep going like this.
If you truly want to devote yourself to me, then support me, Medusa. Let me end this Holy Grail.
Senpai.
Medusa stood in silence, torn between taking Ghana to the hospital and aiding him in the battle. Sakura stepped in and wiped Gana's face from any traces of blood.
Senpai, stay still.
She carefully wipes Gana's face.
Don't let Mordred know you're in pain. I'll help you inside the portal.
Despite Gana's scorching temperature, Sakura endured the pain and supported him as they walked towards the portal.
Sakura, why did you let him push himself like that? Isn't it obvious? Senpai doesn't want to be in this state, but Senpai knows, he must finish this. That's why Senpai sent Mordred and the others ahead, so they wouldn't have to see Senpai like this. Senpai trust us, Senpai trust me. You understand him? You barely know him, Sakura. I understand Senpai's feelings. I didn't want to be part of the Matu family and wished for it to end. But Senpai came around and changed everything, returning me to normal. I'll do anything to support Senpai in this battle, something he must finish.
Ilya came forward and gently pushed Gana, helping him walk.
Thank you, Sakura, Ilya. Last team. Let's go inside the portal.
Medusa was taken aback by Gana's resolve. A soul conflicted between his own desires for his original world and his readiness to sacrifice himself for others in a world not his own.
You're truly one in a billion, Gana.
Come, Medusa.
Berserker.
Witnessing your pain and determination, I salute you, young scholar. And here I am, though you got hard by witnessing the suffering of others.
They all entered the portal and joined the others. Gana tried his best to hide his pain as he went inside. Mordred noticed Gana being supported by Sakura. She wanted to go to him and check on his condition, but Gana had already tasked her to stand ready for the enemy. Inside the realm, Gana saw the scenery that Ciro had created using the scroll. He attempts to make a joke to ease the worry of everyone.
Seriously, Ciro, a Windows XP desktop background as the scenery? You couldn't think of anything better? Sorry about that, I'm doing my best, and this scenery is quite popular at the moment, also easy to maintain. I couldn't think of anything else. Where is this Djinn you speak of? I see nothing. Wait. Something isn't right. I can't see the Djinn either.
Is it possible that the Djinn is fleeing because we're preparing to attack it?
No. Djinn are incredibly arrogant beings, even more so than the King of Heroes. This doesn't add up. This Djinn is smart. This thing forced me to use the scroll. I believe I have to use this.
Gana retrieved another scroll from his bag.
Senpai.
Don't worry, I'm getting used to the pain. I was born for this moment.
Gana unveiled the scroll while still being supported by Sakura.
Perfect reveal. Everything in this realm.
The scroll ignited in a radiant blue blaze, and suddenly, a colossal figure, towering at 4 meters, materialized before them, sending shivers down their spines. It was the first time they had laid eyes on the Djinn, emanating a dreadful and spine-chilling aura. Gana is throwing up boiling blood, but Sakura quickly covers Gana's mouth with her handkerchief.
Ah, I see, you are the surviving Al-Mazmumah of Alexandria. I never expected to encounter a survivor. I had anticipated the feeble Zelrech would confront me, but it appears he remains spineless as ever when Selenit still teaches him.
You were expecting Kistur Zelrech Schweinord?
Isn't that spineless mage hailed as the mightiest in your world? I see, he fears me. No, he fears us, just as he did in the old days. I wonder how a human like you is able to activate such a scroll so many times. Are you the same as Koph? Even Koph died after activating 2 of the scrolls.
It's Kaut. He despises the meaning of Koph, and he is no traitor. He fights alongside us, the scholar.
Gana observed the Djinn who stood tall before them.
Wait, you're not an Ifrit class Djinn. Where's your armor?
Armor? Ha ha ha. I have no need for such things.
A sudden realization washed over Gana, and he took a step back in shock.
No, you're a Mordred class Djinn. You're Mordred Al-Mazmumah. This can't be. In my previous world, I faced an Ifrit, not a Mordred. Who are you?
I see it now. So, Al-Mazmumah, you are the anomaly. Because of you, I have taken the form of a Mordred class Djinn. Finally, a fool who wishes to turn back time has arrived.
What does it mean? Ghana, why did he say you are an anomaly?
Suddenly, Ghana erupted into laughter. Everyone stared at him with concern, wondering if he had either sided with the Djinn or lost his sanity.
My apologies, everyone, I'm not losing my mind. I've just had a revelation. I understand now. Their motives. I see it clearly.
Sweetheart, what are you talking about?
The Djinn is amassing an army.
Mordred smiled at Ghana as if acknowledging that Ghana had hit the mark.
What do you mean by amassing an army?
Raising a child to adulthood and preparing it for war would take years. So why not simply duplicate themselves as much as they desire? But for this Djinn's case, there's a catch. Their vow with God.
I understand. They're using the copy-paste method by creating new singularities with each Holy Grail wish.
They cannot do it on their own. They need humans, as they vow to God. Oh my Lord, because you misled me, I shall indeed adorn the path of error for them on the earth, and I shall mislead them all. By tempting humans to make wishes to you, making them worship you as the holy object you are. Isn't that what you vowed, Mordred?
Mordred burst into laughter, the very air vibrating with the force of his mirth.
You are indeed the Al-Mu-Alim. I am powerless outside the boundaries of my vow. Humans, you covet power and dominion in this little planet, while we long for our former glory in the heavens above. By exploiting human needs and human greed, I can multiply myself without breaking the celestial rules, and all blame falls upon you, humans.
Mordred pointed his accusing finger at Medusa.
You did a wretched job eliminating those nuisances, Medusa.
Ghana, trying to endure the pain after activating the scroll, he gave commands to everyone.
You controlling her. Stand ready, everyone, use your command spell. Artoria, Mordred, unleash your noble phantasm. Destroy that Djinn. Unleash your noble phantasm. Saber.
With the markings on Ciro's hand disappearing, Artoria dashed forward, while Mordred leapt high into the sky. Artoria slashed upward from the ground while Mordred slashed downward from the sky. They released their powerful noble phantasms, Excalibur and Clarent Blood Arthur, respectively. The intertwined gold and crimson energy struck the Djinn, leaving a massive explosion that destroyed the Djinn. However, to their surprise, the Djinn stood still and his body parts healed quickly.
Emiya. Ro eyes.
I am the bone of my soul. No, I am.
A flower-shaped shield covers those standing near the portals. Rin also supports her servant by creating a shield. But suddenly a conjured hand smashed Emiya's Ro eyes and Rin's shield, cracking them.
Emiya, focus on shielding, and Rin, provide him with the necessary mana.
Leave it to me.
A conjured massive hand emerged from nowhere and swiped at Artoria and Mordred. Despite their efforts to defend, the hand was conjured like magic, overwhelming them. Berserker, Hassan, Medusa, Gilgamesh, and Skaha start assisting Mordred and Artoria in fighting against Mordred.